doit être enregistré. If you know the four-digit extension number of the person or section you're trying to reach, you may enter it now. Si vous connaissez le numéro de poste de 4 chiffres de la personne ou de la section que vous tentez de joindre, composez-le maintenant. To continue in English, press 1 now. Pour poursuivre, if you're calling to report a residential or commercial break-and-enter that is not in progress, a missing person, a stolen vehicle, or an assault where no medical attention is required, press 1. To report a collision, animal abuse, or if you require police assistance, press 2. If you are the victim of a phone scam fraud, press 3. To report any other crime that is not in progress, or to add more information into a report, press 4. For a list of other services, thank you for calling the Ottawa Police Service Police Reporting Unit. Please be advised that your call will be recorded. Merci d'avoir contacté l'unité de déclaration à la police du service de police d'Ottawa. Veuillez noter que votre appel sera enregistré. Un message en français suivra. The following reports are now filed online. Theft from vehicle, thefts, traffic complaints, damage, mischief to property, lost property with a visible serial number or engraving, drug complaints, fraud complaints if you have lost money or given personal information, add information to an existing report. Please visit our website at ottawapolice.ca to file your report online. If you are reporting a break-and-enter, missing person, stolen vehicle, press 1. Otherwise, press 2 for all other calls. Sean?
Hello?
Ottawa Police?
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how can I help you?
I called a while ago about assault back in June. I was wondering what's going on with the follow-up on this.
Do you have the report number? I can see who's assigned and put you in contact.
Nobody gave me a report number. Nobody followed up at all. I called and made a report, and then they said they'd get back to me, and nobody ever got back to me.
What's your last name?
Magrum. M-A-G-R-U-M as in Mary.
Your first name?
Stephen, with a V. Thank you for...
Date of birth?
February 27th, 1977.
And your address?
It's 519 Gilmore, Unit C2.
And you said you filed the report when exactly?
It was June 21st.
Of 2024?
That's correct, yes. I already know what's going on. I'm just doing a follow-up. It's just you guys are protecting Ottawa Community Housing. Is what's happening. And I'm going to trial tomorrow, and I just wanted to verify why I was never followed up on this.
Was your report filed in person with a police officer?
No, because it wasn't like an emergency, I only just called the same line that I'm calling right now kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to, like, call 911 for something that's not an emergency.
Given a report number?
No, I was not given any kind of nothing like that. I was just given a, okay, we'll follow.
So if you file a report over the phone, you would have been given a report number. In this case, I'm not seeing anything documented for June. So it looks like you did not file that report.
No, that's not true because there was a voicemail that it was on. That's why I didn't get a report number, because it was done on a voicemail and nobody contacted me.
Yeah, we don't file reports after a voicemail. So if you left a voicemail, we call you back. If you
Nobody called me back.
Call, then we always return calls.
You did not return phone call, actually. And I told you, this is all has to do with protecting Ottawa Community Housing. So if Stéphane Guerre is not going to be arrested by tomorrow, no problem at all.
Does your phone accept calls from blocked numbers?
I believe so, yes. I've had a phone call from a police officer before that comes up with like unknown name, unknown number. Is that what you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it wouldn't accept, then at that point it would be us unable to reach you.
So
you said it was in June that you phoned?
That's right. And just to clarify,
Do you remember what day?
Yes, it was June 21st. I don't remember what day of the week that was, but it was June 21st, and I called at about 12:15. Yeah. And I talked to a representative first, and then she's the one that passed me over to the voicemail to leave a message. And now this has to do with Ottawa Community Housing, which you guys are protecting, which I just stated before, which is going to get proven in court this week.
Okay. Please hold while I look to see our call log to see what we have here. What's the phone number you would have called from?
It would have been 613-981-7038. Thank you for taking the time on this. I appreciate that as well.
No problem. No problem.
The assault took place at 507 Bank Street. You know that little place where you can go get food?
507 Main Street. Okay, so it appears that when you phoned us, your phone number was blocked and you did not leave us a callback number, so we were actually unable to call you back to document the report, which is why no report has been filed.
I did leave a call back.
It says here in the notes, it said no phone number provided, so we weren't able to call you back. And the phone number you called from, there was no caller
So
ID.
that note's not true, just so you know. But it doesn't matter. I'm calling it about it right now, and then we'll make the whatever things that we have to do right now, and it's all caught on camera there. So.
So the date of the incident was on June 21st itself?
Yeah, and it happened about noon. The guy that runs the establishment.
Okay, and what was...
Go ahead.
What's the name of the establishment?
All I know is it's 507 Bank Street.
Let me see what that brings up on Google here.
It's that food place where you can go and get food for lunches and stuff like that. That church there?
So it's a church?
Yeah. But they're not, like, it's not run as a church upstairs, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know what they would call it. I don't know if it's like a food cubby or however they would.
Like a drop-in center?
Yeah, exactly. Like just a place where you can go in and get food and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You guys are sent there all the time.
Okay, so what happened on that day?
So somebody came in. I have no idea who this person is. I'm assuming it's one of their OCH little goons that they keep sending to harass me and stuff like this. And somebody basically threw coffee at me for no reason. I was just sitting there on my phone, minding my own business. This girl started arguing with this other guy. And then she made it like she was going to throw coffee at him. But she threw the coffee at me instead, because I was sitting beside the guy. It was all just a front.
Can you describe what she looked like?
It's on camera. I have
Like white female, black female, Asian, Hispanic?
White girl, I believe, blonde hair, probably in her 40s, maybe early 50s. Looks like a prostitute. Acts like a prostitute. They claim that they banned her from 507, so they must know who she is. But then they're also claiming that the incident never took place at 507 to cover their butts. So that's why I want the camera footage looked at. And this was all stemmed from Ottawa Community Housing, from the charges that are going on between me and Ottawa Community Housing, that Ottawa Community Housing's been sending people to harass me. They set my house on fire. They're sending people to my church. I've been assaulted twice. That includes the coffee that I'm talking about today. That's all because you guys want to protect Stefan and some Nazi-supporting property manager at Ottawa Community Housing because they're protected by the city councillors. who you guys get your paychecks from. These people murdered my cat.
Okay, so which people?
Ottawa Community Housing. This is what I'm going to be in trial for this coming week. And instead of doing something about it, you guys decided to cover it up because you guys are friends with Matthew Fleury and Catherine McKetty and Watson and all those people that sat on the board of OCH. Make sure Steve Bell knows that all my evidence has been sent to the White House as well. I will never be threatened by a member of Ottawa again, ever. Especially when the Ottawa Police are involved.
So if you have a complaint against the police, I can't take your.
No, I understand that.
So
This is
I
going to
can
be
only
taken up
focus
in the
on
courts.
assault. If I can just finish saying what I would like to explain, so you know, that would be great. So if you would like to file a complaint against the police, or if you're not satisfied with how the police have addressed your complaints, whether current or in the past, then you'd have to take it up with professional standards. If you have a complaint to lodge, it's through them. Alternatively, like I said, I can only focus on your assault. So I don't want to call it, but any reference that you're referring to as to police, and whether you're saying that we're friends with such and such or we're not addressing the matter, like I can't capture that in my report because it's not relevant to the
I understand.
Where I can take your complaint.
Totally understood. This will be taken up in court. This will be taken up in court, like I said, this week.
I don't want you to waste your breath on that.
No, I'm just letting you be aware of what's going on in Ottawa because you are an Ottawa resident, right?
In terms of the assault itself, after the coffee was thrown on you, like what happened?
After that, they ran out of the building, and that was it. I reported it to the owner, and he laughed at it and said, "Do it." I said, "I'd like to press charges." He laughed. He said, "Do what you want." So I came home and I called you guys to press charges against not just the person that committed the assault, but the person running the establishment who thought that it would be funny to have me assaulted and just do nothing about it.
So we wouldn't be pressing charges against the person who's laughing that you claim is the owner of the establishment.
He's got responsibilities, right?
Then it would be against. So in terms of
if an assault took place inside an establishment, excuse me, I'm going to talk here for a minute, please. Thank you very much. If an assault happened inside an establishment that's run by the city, and the person that's running the establishment does nothing about it, they're at fault as well. Hello? Fucking phone. Hello? Oh, for fuck's sakes, man.